Hey, Alex and Hypno Tech, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Today I am bringing you a review of the Samson Meteor microphone. This is a small little USB plug-and-go microphone that you can plug into something like, say, your MacBook Pro, record your audio, fold it back up, throw it in your backpack, and you're good to go. So this form factor is definitely a major selling point for this product. But is the audio quality good compared to something like the Blue Yeti microphone, which is one of the most popular USB plug-and-plays? So we'll take a look at it after this. The Samson Meteor microphone uses a large 25mm diaphragm condenser, which uses a cardioid pickup pattern and only a cardioid pickup pattern. So unlike the Blue Yeti microphone, you can't choose the modes between cardioid or omnidirectional or any of the other ones. You have to use the cardioid pickup pattern. Recording at a 16-bit 44.1 by 48K hertz resolution, they market this as CD quality recording. So it's not the most insane spec'd out audio you can probably get, but for something that came out a few years ago, this is still not too bad in 2016. In the front of the Samson Meteor, we have a headphone volume controller. Right in the center of that volume controller, we have a microphone mute switch, so that's definitely good to have when you're monitoring your audio. If you press the microphone mute switch, it will mute the microphone and also change the LED notification light on top of it, so you know whether your microphone is recording or if it's muted. Directly on the back of the Meteor, we have a stereo 1/8 headphone jack that records without any latency, so that's definitely awesome. And then right next to that, we have the actual little plug, the USB plug that plugs into your computer. So it's a very compact design, and everything has its format and its own little purpose on this device. In terms of portability, there really isn't another microphone out there like this. You pull up the legs, and you're good to put it away. You pull down the legs and set it down on a surface, and you're good to record. So this is definitely very, very simplistic to use. And as a beginner or a medium user or someone who's an advanced user, it doesn't matter. This is very simplistic. Anyone knows how to use it. You don't need any drivers. You just plug it in and it works. Build quality is absolutely terrific on this little thing. This is very compact, and it is built with a chrome-plated body. So this definitely stands out when you take it out and you plug it in wherever you may be. It looks like something you can see from the 40s, like a radio announcer or something you see in the old-time talk shows. So it definitely has that old-school vibe design, which I really dig. In terms of audio quality, I will let you be the judge of that because I recorded this on GarageBand using the Samson Meteor microphone. This is recording using the narration vocals and nothing else, no filters, nothing on top of that. This is literally just the microphone speaking to you. So you can judge the quality on this microphone based off of this video. The Meteor mic will definitely catch some attention if you take it outside and you use it, because a lot of people see this and it reminds them of the old school microphones from like the 1940s, the cardioid microphones, you know, like the radio talk show ones. It just looks so awesome that it's a pity, because there is a few minor detractions from this that kind of ruin what otherwise could have been a great microphone. Not that this isn't a good microphone. This is a very good microphone. But the main issue that keeps this from being a perfect microphone is the fact that it is so low to the table. So if you set it on something like this table just by itself, it catches a lot of the background noises that you might hear. So let's say I'm working and I'm recording a podcast or something like that, or I want to do a video voiceover. If my elbow is touching here, or I'm making a swiping movement on my trackpad, you'll hear it. Because it's so low, it's feeling all the vibrations from the actual table or the surface itself. Whereas something like the Blue Yeti, which is on an elevated platform with that sturdy little stand that it comes with, it tends to pick it up less. So something like this, the form factor is a double-edged sword, if I might use that analogy, because while it looks cool and it's really portable, the problem with it is that it's so low to the table that it does catch, or whatever surface you put it on, it does catch certain vibrations you don't want it to catch. But, however, it is very convenient. It is very light. It is really nicely built. The build quality is terrific. and it just looks awesome. Although it is missing a few modes due to it being an older microphone compared to the newer ones, there is no app. You can't really just plug it into your iPad. You need an adapter. It's not like the Shure MD5, which has its own application where you can actually download it and you can make the microphone into something greater than what it is right now. This one does not have that. So it's just different things you have to think about. But if you can get this for about $60, I think it is a pretty decent buy, even today in 2016. It's a nice little travel companion, and I definitely like having this around. So thanks again for tuning in. My name is Alex from SitNode Tech, and this has been my review of the Samson Meteor mic. Be sure to subscribe, like our videos, and check out our social media. We're going to be back with a lot of really cool videos. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.